Hello, and welcome to another edition of Documentary Diaries. Today we're going to take a look at Zach Penn's look at the 1983 video game crash entitled Atari Game Over, made in 2014. Now, I saw this on Showtime, so big thanks to the good people at Showtime for going ahead and airing this. You can still see it there. Just pick a time to find it, and it's a very cheap rental, by the way, on Amazon, and I believe also on Netflix. You might want to check that out. Now, Zach Penn is a writer who's got some great credits and a few terrible ones to his credit, like X-Men 2. That's great. And then he had Inspector Gadget. Ooh. But nonetheless, he is a very good filmmaker. This is one of his few directorial debuts here. And it's really the story of Atari. If you know nothing about Atari, you're going to love this, especially the first half. I knew about Atari, but I really didn't have a whole lot of knowledge about what went on behind the scenes and whatnot. This really gets in depth with like Howard Scott Warshaw, the man who designed, engineered some of the greatest games of that era, the Indiana Jones, the Raiders of the Lost Ark game, and E.T. Well, E.T. is sort of like the big basis around it, because it basically tells about that video game crash and how the Atari went ahead and dumped all these games in a landfill. If you know anything about the actual dumping of the games, the second half of the movie is kind of dull. Okay, now I like shows about, when they unearth treasures or whatnot, stuff like Time Team over on the BBC and stuff like that. And the second half does have a feel like Time Team, except not as good. But the first half is just fascinating, all about the history of Atari. If you don't know anything about Atari or anything about, and you're interested in the archaeological stuff, you're going to love this film. You're going to absolutely love it. But if you have a little knowledge about what went on, and it's like, yeah, they dumped a bunch of stuff. Companies did that, and it wasn't just E.T. They had Pac-Man, they had everything. But all in all, this is a very watchable documentary. On my scale, which is a 1 to 5 star scale. 1 star being don't pee on it if it's on fire. 5 stars being sell everything you own and then jump naked off the nearest bridge because you're never going to see anything better. I give this a solid 3. First half is more or less a 4.5 stars, documentary, and the second half is more of a 2-star documentary. So I give it a solid 3. Okay, it's a 3-star documentary. It's a lot of fun to watch, and it's short. I would definitely recommend you go ahead, sit down, watch this, and see how you like it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I found it very fascinating, the first half. Didn't dig the second half, but I'd love to hear what you have to say. By all means, if you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. If you like the video, please go ahead and click on the like button. If you think I'm wrong, please comment down below. I would love to know what you think about it. And, hey, if you like what you see and you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. That's my suggestion. Check a look at my watch list. You'll see all the different videos that I provide, and maybe you'll find something you like, or you'll find everything that you hate. Either or, thank you for watching. I'll catch you at the next Documentary Diaries.